Hello together. Are you ready for today's training? Mel just told me that today we're gonna have a lot of weights, so I'm particularly worried because from last Tuesday to this Tuesday I have basically not been able to train. So I hope you had some more training than me, and yeah, let's see if we can lift all those heavy weights today. So have fun. What are we doing, Mel?
Today it's only strength, and we try to increase the weight a little bit. We will use kettlebells, but if you don't have a kettlebell, you can use also a single dumbbell, that's no problem. But we try to put at least 1-2 kilos more than we did last time, okay? So you should suffer a little bit, okay? We do 4 rounds, 8 exercises, yeah, let's start.
Enjoy!
Okay, so we do a little bit of a different warm-up. First one, in a standing position, we do a Romanian deadlift movement, which means we bend the knees only a little bit, we push backwards so that we feel a nice stretch here, and then we activate the glutes, and stand up again. And we extend also our arms, so it's more stretch. Okay, then we go in a deep squat position. I turn like this so you sit better. Your heels should always touch the ground. If it's not possible for you, you can, for example, fold the mat and put your heels on the mat, okay? You should find your way to keep the heels on the ground. Okay, and from this position, we move up a little bit from side to side. So this exercise increases the mobility. We need also to do deep squats. And now we put the hands on the floor. The hands remain there while we try to extend as much as possible our legs on the exhale. And then we squat down again. Going to a hand plank position. And from here now we pull our knees forward. Climbers. Slowly exhale when you pull the knee forward. Then we make a big step forward. And we do our world's greatest stretch. On the exhale we lower the elbow. On the inhale, rotation. Switch to the other side. Exhale. And then inhale when you rotate. Okay, stop. And then we try, it's push-ups, but we use only the muscles between the shoulder blades, which means we start in a push-up position. And from here, the arms remain extended. You only move the chest towards the ground, and then you push back up. It's a small movement. Don't push your head forward. Okay. So down. Shot. Okay, then we take onto the ground. We do a Superman. We raise one leg and the opposite arm. Okay, go. And exhale. Stop. Okay. And the last one for our hands and wrists. Put your hands like this, so the fingers towards yourself, and on the exhale move a little bit backwards so you feel a nice stretch in the forearms. 20 seconds each exercise. The first one is a squat. We do one squat, and on the second squat we do a clean, which means we bring the dumbbell up and then we do a press. Then again, one squat and so on, okay? Good. Let's go. Bye. Squat, and then clean, and press. Seconds to go. And stop. Then we do a single leg deadlift.
So this is 45 seconds?
It's 40 seconds. Yeah.
40 seconds,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, single leg deadlift, one leg is slightly bent, then we lean forward, the other is extended, and then we do a rower. But we switch from left to right, okay? Alternated rower. So it's a little bit tougher for the stability. Stop. Switch leg. Okay, and go. Okay, then we do a bicep curl. Grab the kettlebell with both hands, the elbows stay on your side, pull your shoulders back, and then on the exhale, curl. You should feel also your abs working here, on your curl upwards. Stop, and then we do our overhead tricep extension. So we start like this, extended arms, and then bend the arms, and on exhale, extend. Stop. Perfect. And then we do one for stability. It's a march, staying on the same place or spot. And you take the kettlebell or the weight like this, and then you activating your abs and your hip flexor. You bring one knee up, and then you switch. But don't do it too fast. It shouldn't be like this. Okay, your hips always stay stable and parallel to the ground. Okay, go. Switch to the other side, the weight. Okay, go. So we hold the weight like this, so the abs have to work more. Always when the weight is only on one side, you have to stabilize more. Stop. Then we do a side lunge. Okay, we don't step in and out, but we stay in a very more than hip-wide foot position. Then we lean to one side and we move our butt backwards, and on the exhale we stand back up. Important is that your heel stays on the floor. When you go backwards, you shouldn't do this, okay? Always the heel stays on the ground. Okay, right. Perfect. So we bring the hip, the knee and the foot in line. Stop. Switch to the other side. Okay, same thing. Go. So when you sit back, then afterwards, pushing you back up, you feel your glutes work. Stop. Perfect. Then we need the mat. And we're going to a half kneeling position. This one is for our abs, also our delts, but especially for the abs, we do chops, okay? Which means we start on one side of the hip, and then we bring the dumbbell or the kettlebell over our shoulder, okay? With a diagonal movement.
Okay, okay, we stay straight then.
We stay straight, yeah?
Okay.
Go. Stop. Same thing on the other side. Okay, go. Last one. Stop. And then we do push-ups. Of course, those. We need also like that
Push-ups with the K.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay,
No problem.
we try. You cannot always stay also on your knees. We put one hand on the kettlebell and the other hand stays on the mat. So on this side where the kettlebell is, we have more range of motion in our shoulder, okay? Maybe first better to begin on the knees, and then we go up and down until I call it a switch to the other side. Okay, straight back and go. Elbows go backwards, and we lower the upper body. Stop. To the other side. Okay. And go. Stop. Perfect. And then last exercise, then we have a minute of rest. Is a kickstand deadlift. So it's similar as the Romanian deadlift we did in warm-up, this one. But we load only one leg, which means one leg, the forward leg, has all the weight on it. The other one is bent and only the toes stay on the ground. And from here I move my butt backwards, same as before. And when I feel a stretch here, I straighten up. Yeah. Go. And don't go too far back, okay? Only a little bit, so yeah. Stop. Go to the other side. This is super for hamstrings and glutes. Go. Again, bend one leg. There is no weight on it, or only 10% maybe. You always push through the front leg. Last one. Stop. Rest. Super.
Nice. How's it going?
Better from set to set. Okay. Nochmal.
Alright.
Ja, oder kannst du auch. Okay, first exercise, the squat, and the second then always squat, clean, and press. 40 seconds. Go. And go. Clean and press.
This is when the mind drifts away and you think about something else, then you eventually lose concentration and then you miss out the exercise.
It's only important that you keep moving. Doesn't matter if you skip one or the other one. Isometric, similar like deadlift again with the rower, pulling the weight upwards. Okay, go. Then switch hand. Focus to keep your knee stable. If you don't feel your glutes, you should put the arm leg a little bit higher, so it has to work more. Okay, go. Always keep your back straight, also the upper back. Try to move your shoulder blades together and not to round the back. Stop. Then we do the bicep curls and then the overhead tricep extension. Bend your knees a little bit, move your shoulders back, and go on the exhale. You curl. Extend your arms over your head and go. The elbows should face forward. Stop. Then again, you do this high knee walk. You can also keep the weight in an extended arm, or extend the arm upwards. You don't have to. You can. It's a little bit difficult to keep the balance like this, and your shoulders working. We try. Go. Stop. And switch to the other side. Okay. Extend the arm and go. starting with open feet, yeah. And then we sit back on one side, and the kettlebell or the dumbbell stays in the opposite arm of the leg. We are sitting back. Okay, go. And stop. Okay. Go. Stop. Perfect. Then we need the mat. We go in this half kneeling position with the chops, this crossing the body with the weight. And here focus to stay straight and stable and not move with the dumbbell up and down. Okay, go. And don't use the momentum of the weight, so don't do something like this, but always start from scratch and activate abs and glutes. Stop. Okay, same thing. Go. Stop. Super. And we do the push-ups. So one hand stays on the cannonball of the kettlebell. Okay. Straight back and go. Stop. Again, one hand on the weight. Up and go. Stop. And the last one is the kickstand deadlift. Where we go on the front leg, on the back side of the front leg. So the front leg is working, the other one is slightly bent, the toes down the ground. And then you move backwards. And when you feel the stretch, you activate the glutes and you straighten up. Rinse and switch. Go. if you're not talking a lot, it's tough. So
I can feel my arms.
if you can still talk and make jokes, maybe you should take a heavier weight. So
Okay,
this
so
will change.
we are working here with, it was 6
And 8.
and 8, so yeah, you could maybe move to 10.
Yeah. We stay with this one. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Again, the squat, and on the second spot, the clean and the press. Go. And clean and press. Last one. Press. Stop. Perfect. Then the deadlift with the rower, single arm roll. So we lean forward, keep your knee straight, and pull. And switch the hand. Stop. Okay, other side. Lean forward and go. Stop. Perfect. Today I think a cramp will start in my glutes. Okay. Bicep curl and then tricep extension. Go. Always activate your core, which means your abs, your glutes when you curl up. Stop. Then we extend the arms and go. Stop. Super. Then we move the march. Again, you can hold it like this, the kettlebell, or you can extend your arm as you prefer. Okay, and go. Pull your knees upwards, always keeping your hips straight. Stop. Switch to the other side. Okay. Go. Stop. Okay. Then we do the side lunge. So we move to one side and sit backwards. So the whole weight stays on the heel for a moment. Go. side. And go. Stop. Perfect.
Your mobility has a big impact on how well you can do the exercise on each side.
The worse your mobility, the higher you stay. So you can only do them really intensively if you are stretched. Okay, then we do the chop. And go. Stop.
And you try to keep the arms as extended
as
possible.
Genau. The more extended they are, the heavier the weight will feel also on your abs and your lats. Okay. Go. Stop. This is the toughest for me today.
This is tough.
The push-ups.
I'm glad I picked 6 kilo for this exercise at least.
Okay. And go. Stop. And switch the side. Okay, again, go. Stop. Perfect. And the kickstand deadlift. Then we have to rest again. Okay. One leg slightly bent. The weight stays on the front leg and go. Stop. Go. And go. Stop. Rest. Super. Whew.
Tougher and tougher.
So these kickstand deadlifts are really tough for the hamstrings. Maybe you don't feel it now, but for sure you'll feel it tomorrow or in 2 days. So if you have the possibility to do a little bit of foam rolling the next days, that will be fine. To release a little bit the tension.
The toughest for me are those.
Yeah, the cat lunge. You need to
this weight, I mean, if they will, you know, move up to, for example, for this type of exercise, do you really move by 2 kilo or you jump?
This one is quite tough, so if you have the possibility, I would at 500 grams or 1 kilo, not 2. 2 is a lot, but in these kettlebells, I have only 2 kilo steps, so that's the problem. But if you have a dumbbell at home, you can use, maybe for the legs, you can use more than for the arms. Okay, yeah. So you switch from weight to weight.
Right.
Okay. So here we are forced to use the weight I bring. Yeah. Okay, last round. Again, the squat, then the clean, and the press. Okay. So let's go. The single leg deadlift with the single arm row. Okay, lean forward and go. Switch the hand. Stop. We do the bicep curl. With both hands. And go. Bend your knees slightly and lean a little bit forward with straight back. Stop. Tricep extension. Okay. And go. Stop. Then do the high knee march or walk on the spot. So next step. Okay. Go. Right. Stop. Okay, then we do the side lunge. Feet wide apart, and then we go to one side. Okay. Bye. And go. Stop. Perfect. Then our favorite exercise, the kettlebell chops. Okay. Half kneeling position, see if I can still get it up. I don't throw it at you. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, let's go. Stop. Super. Okay. Go. Stop. And then the push-ups. Oh, forward step. Yeah. Something. Okay. And go. Stop. Perfect. Go. Last one. Stop. Stop. And then kickstand deadlift. And then we are done and do a little bit of stretching. Okay. So, next our foot stays on the toes and we go backwards. Super. Stop. And go. Last 20 seconds. Stop. Super. There you go. It's okay when you get tired and your execution of the exercise gets a little bit dirty, okay? Yeah. Because it needs to be like this, because if you always go only with perfection, you will never get better. Yeah. Okay, because it means you have less or not enough weight, and yeah, if you are trying to change something, it's okay if the last 2 or 3 repetitions in the last set are not so beautiful. Okay, we stretch down something. Yeah. We stretch our glutes, so one leg crosses the other one, and then we straighten our back all the way. So yesterday I was cycling, and today it's worse, yeah. Nicht gut.
We will not be stretching after cycling.
Okay, we don't say that.
No, I think
do something tomorrow, it's better if you don't use weights. We do running or cycling or something like this.
Yeah.
Because today we have worked a lot on our muscles. Okay, next up. But you go cycling today?
No. Yeah, let's see. Depends on the weather.
Yeah.
Because it's very unstable. So let's see. Well, mobility is getting at least a little better. This side here has already been perfect, much worse than this.
Okay, stop. Then the one for the back. The knees to one side and the arms to the other side. Switch to the other side. Okay, then we turn around. We move on for the abductors in the thighs. Elbows stay on the ground, the knees go as wide apart, and then we move a little bit backwards with straight back, and you will feel a nice stretch on the inside of your thighs. instead, if you want, you can pull your foot and push your hip towards the ground. Step. Super. Great. Cool. Thank you, man. Amazing.
Cool. Thank you for joining us today. And see you next week, 12 o'clock, Tuesday, live here again. Have a great week.
Cheers.